If you open up the Chicago Bulls media guide under the assistant coaches section, you'll see that Tex Winter's bio is quite extensive. The 75-year-old pioneer of the Triangle offense has more than half a century of coaching experience, which, by the way, is the longest tenure of any active coach in college or professional basketball. Now, since I have trouble diagramming a circle, the triangle's out of my league. So, Tex is here to fill us in.
We call it sideline triangle because we form a triangle down the sideline. We'll start out of a two-guard front. We bring the ball across the timeline on a dribble. Wingman pops to meet the ball as the guard comes to a position 3 feet in front of the defensive man that's covering him. That's how we get our timing. We make a guard wing entry pass. Number 1 pass, we call it. We number our passes. We have a post man. We have a weak side wing man. As we run down the floor, we run to these spots on the floor. It's what we call a flow. We flow into the offense. I played for Coach Sam Barry at the University of Southern California my senior year after getting out of the service. And we ran what we call center opposite, which, by the way, we still run out of the triangle. But this was our total offensive concept. But this is where the original concepts and principles of the offense started to develop. The spacing on the floor, the 15 to 20 feet, the triangle, forming the triangle down the sideline, which is an overload, which, by the way, is very effective against zones as well as man-to-man. And I just took it from there.
For Tony, and he lays it in.
If, for example, this player fakes to the man cutting on the outside, he'll continue his cut to the basket area and start to loosen. And maybe he'll go on a dribble weave, work into this player coming out of the corner over here. So that's how we set up our actions on the 2 pass to the top.
Again, they are really trying to deny that reverse pass in the role of like Tony. Spins, finds MJ, baseline jumper. Michael, the soft one from the corner.
You know, there's pros and cons about the triangle, very definitely. And the better talent you have in any offense, the better you're going to be able to execute that particular offense. And with less talent, if you don't get the kind of execution it takes, it's not a thing of beauty. It's not difficult to learn in my mind. It's very simple. The thing that does make it difficult is it's predicated on ball and player movement. And as I say, a team concept. It's been termed an equal opportunity offense. There isn't any such thing because the better ball players are going to take advantage of any offense that they're in more than the lesser talented ball players.
On top, Harp, right baseline, Bill Winnington. Good recovery by Cleveland as Harp goes inside and lays it in.
An awful lot of these players, even the great pro players, are nurtured on the playground, and they're nurtured in playing one-on-one basketball and beating one-on-one, or maybe it's a 2-on-2, or playing in a crowd, playing in congestion and bailing yourself out. With no concepts of the basic principles of a team sound offense, and it's hard for them to make the adjustments. And the final analysis is not, these X's and O's really don't mean that much, but the principles of the offense are sound, and if you get the execution of the skills, fundamental skills necessary to make it function, it can be a beautiful thing. And of course, over the past number of years since we incorporated this, when Phil Jackson took over, we've been very successful with it, and it's become very popular in basketball circles.
So that should clear it up, right? You now have a full understanding of the triangle offense. Glad we could help. Tex's geometric creation was certainly a key to the Bulls' 6 NBA championships.